Alrighty. All right. Good morning, folks. Lake Trepanier here, senior consultant, Ambit Energy. You can call me Mac. That's my middle name. It's on my birth certificate. My middle name is Mac. But let's get into this. A couple people called me yesterday. Really, a lot of people called me yesterday, thanking me over. Congratulating me over and over on being senior consultant. I really appreciate all the texts, all the Facebook messages, all the comments, all the likes, everything from people in and out of the business. I appreciate your support. It really means a lot to me. It means a lot to any Ambit consultant. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. What I'm here to talk about today is a person called me and asked me about what's my story, and everybody has their story, but I'm not going to get into that today. What I'm going to get into today is for all the people who want to know the secret on how to succeed in this business, because I am finding success, and there is a secret. There is a secret. Now, you're not going to like it, but there's a secret. It was I'm gonna share a secret that was one of them was given to me. I'm gonna share with you a little secret. One of them was given to me by Rick Vall. The other one was given to me. He's an executive consultant out of Western New York, building a massive organization. And then another one was given to me by national consultants Jim and Kim Mason. Okay. I'm going to share this with you, and then I'm going to go over a basic thing. But first, let's go over the basic thing. This is the first secret. The first secret is you have to read. This book right here, you have to become obsessed with reading. It's called Start with the Why, because without a why, there is no success in Ambit Energy. I don't know if it's your kids, and a why is not, I want a Mercedes Benz, I want a house. That's not a why, that's a goal. A why is, how am I going to support my kids when I'm gone? How am I going to support my grandkids when I'm gone? How am I going to take care of my mother who's sick and my bills are accounted for on my job, but I don't have that little extra money? How am I going to send my daughter to band camp, or my son to band camp? How am I going to send my niece to hockey camp? That's a why. Because the only thing that changed is your reason to do something. That's what you have to realize. Okay. Now that's the first secret. That's your basic secret. The second secret I'm going to share with you. My son is reading the book right now. He's 13 years old. It was given to me it was told to me by Jim and Kim Mason, and it's called you might want to get a pen and write this down. It's called The Compound Effect. You must read this book if you want to be successful in Ambit Energy. I'll debate anybody tooth and nail who wants to go toe to toe about this book. If you don't believe in this book, all you got to do is look at their organization. Guess what? That's the reason why their organization looks like their organization, because of that book. I'm telling you. All right. Now, a while back, Jim and Kim Mason gave us a training at a church. It was really nice and everything like that. And I got to finally have a conversation with Rick Vall. Now, Rick Vall, he has an amazing business. He's building it with his two best friends. The first best friend is the vice president in charge of the president, his wife. The second one is their best friend, Dennis Brown. Dennis Brown is one of the true gentlemen of Ambit Energy. He always makes you feel welcome at the meeting. He's always giving advice. He speaks with a smooth voice. I mean, how could you not like this guy? This guy is just incredible. No wonder they're best friends. And then Rick Vall, when we had the conversation, he was recommending book. He recommended a book to me, and I told him, I said, the book that he recommended to me, I was like, yeah, I read that 20 years ago. And he was like, what? He did? And I know he didn't believe me, but here you go, Rick Vaughn. You can see the pages. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Do you see the pages? They're yellow, dusty, crusty. There's tape across the book and everything like that. Yes, I wasn't lying. I wasn't grandstanding that night, in front of you. But get this book, folks. And a lot of ladies like to read. A lot of fellas, we don't have that. A lot of us, we don't have that attention span, and that's okay. If you don't have, whether you're a lady or a guy, if you don't have that attention span, go to YouTube. You can type in any of these books on audiobook. The Rich Dad Poor Dad series, Dale Carnegie, Think and Grow Rich. All those books are online. Just about every book, even the Compound Effect is on YouTube. So there's no excuse. If you could be on Facebook for 6 hours a day, posting stuff and watching ratchet videos and all this other stuff, and I'm just being real, you could spend some time reading or listening to an audiobook, because the keys to this business the secret is hard work. It's hard work. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning talking to a few of my consultants back-to-back nights. Look at where I'm at. I'm right out in front of World Gym. I'm about to go in here. I'm about to get these. I'm about to get these curls on. I'm gonna do 100 curls. I'm gonna do 100 curls with the machine. Then I'm gonna do some skull crushers. Then I'm obsessed. I do arms every day. I don't leave the gym without doing arms. That's a wrap. And then before I leave, then I get in on the elliptical. I'm gonna run a mile a day. I don't even care. I'm gonna try to run it in under 8 minutes. And I'm fat. So there's no excuse for anybody to not want to go after what they want to go after. If you don't like hard work, there's a lot of sports fans like me. I'm a huge sports fan. So I'm just gonna break it down for you so you can kind of shift your allegiance. Because when I got in this business, I didn't really have too many allegiances in this business. So I wanted to know who was successful, who was the best, who was the second. And once, it was real easy. All I just did was look in the Successful Home magazine. Oh, Brian McClure. Let's look him up online. Oh man. And I'm telling you, if you do not like hard work, do not watch a Brian McClure video, because it's all about, he uses the John Wooden system. That's why he's the UCLA of ambient energy. I believe the John Wooden system of ambient energy is by Brian McClure. He preaches it. He talks about it. He talks about it in all his videos. It's called the fundamentals. The fundamentals. You have to go to the fundamentals. The first fundamental the first fundamental that he's going to tell you is the written list, and he's going to go from there, and he's not going to stop. He's not going to stop. Another person that I found, probably one of the first people that I found on my own, because I just was hungry for knowledge, because I'm obsessed about this business, is Michael Obey. The first minute I heard him talk, I knew that I said, oh man, executive consultant, man, who is this guy, man? I got to listen to him. And then when I heard him talk, I said, oh man, that's what I want to be. I want to be an executive consultant. But how can I do this? Oh, you have to be a master recruiter. Okay, yeah, let me listen to what he's talking about. And he had his little fancy New Jersey accent. Oh, yeah, electricity and all this other stuff. He was going on. He was incredible. And that's what you have to do. You have to find leaders in this business. The people who want to help you. Listen to these people, because all they want to do is help make you successful. I'm telling you, I had a friend promote to regional consultant the other day, and it's better than me promoting to senior, because I feel bad because I tried to record the conversation so I could post it, excuse me, and let you hear, excuse me, and let you hear how emotional she was. And I'm telling you, man, I mean, it was so touching. It sends chills down my spine thinking about it now. Folks, there's a lot of good people in Ambit Energy. There's a lot of good marketing, regional, seniors, executives. Get with these people. Just because you're a marketing consultant doesn't mean you don't have anything to offer. Start talking in this group. Team 526 Solutions. This is our group. This is an Ambit Energy forum. This is for everybody to talk. Once everybody starts talking, you'll have the Tim Ullingers talk. You'll have the Steve Thompson, who's a member of the group, talk. You'll have even Mike Obey. You'll have all these people are in the group. Rick Voll's in the group. Esther Spina. All these people are in the group, but they're not going to say nothing if you don't say nothing. If you don't show a little passion, they're not going to say nothing. They're just going to watch little comments and, whatever, and then go on about their day because they want to help people. That's all they want to do is help people. They're going to make their money whether you do it or not. You have to become obsessed. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be stuck up or anything like that, but you have to be obsessed. And that's what I am. I know when you got in this business, they told you it's a part-time thing. You do it when you want to. Yes. But you got to set aside some time that you want to do idle stuff to read and to watch videos and to get knowledge in this business. If you search for it, it's out there. You may not agree with Michael Obey. You may not see the vision that he has. So you may go to Brian McClure. You may go to Brian McClure and you may not see the vision that he has. You go to Kim Mason. You may not see the thing she has. You go to Tim Ullingers. You may not see the vision yet. And you go on and on. The best way to do research about this company is to find somebody that you identify with. Hey, Rick Voll, I identify with you. We both like to eat. I'm just playing. Just kidding, Rick Voll. I want to model my thing like Rick Voll because I identify with him. He's a good guy. He's, a family guy, loves his wife. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? That's an easy format for me to follow. Find somebody that you identify in the business with and follow their plan, folks. Thank you. And that's my time.